welcome back to the channel, fool. And big shout out to all my new subscribers. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe if you like videos like this.
Something that anyone could own. So you can have your own personal R2D.
The new Cybercab. Cybercab looks amazing. I know. I'm trying to get a ride. Dude, me too.
And you directly, I mean, that's just...
Elon, he's a techno king. Optimus can talk?
Yeah. He also does sign language.
How are you?
I'm doing awesome. What's your name, sir?
John.
John, pleasure to meet you, John.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Hi. Would you like to cook your chocolate, sir?
Yes, I would.
Which one would you prefer, sir?
What flavors do you have?
Ooh, this is sugar, this is chocolate, vanilla, and dark chocolate.
I'll do chocolate.
Right on. Never go wrong with chocolate.
I think you should ID him. Uh-oh. Yeah, he looks a little young, right?
Yes.
He looks a little young to me.
All right. Hand it right over.
Let's see this. Ask him what your birth month is.
What is
something.
this?
No.
This isn't an ID.
Okay. You got me.
Hawaiian ID, not your car.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, my God. You got a tight grip on that. For real. Ask him questions about the ID. I double check that thing.
I'm not too sure.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna have to confiscate this.
No.
I'm just messing with you.
And that's, my friends, is the Disney version of the Terminator. We gotta be careful playing those games.
Okay, y'all, I need some answers. What is going on? What are these things? These people are going crazy. Look at this, y'all. There's so much going on in this video. What is this? You see how he just ran off the tractor as soon as he saw them? What is going on? Does anybody know what these are?
Creatures from the mountains, skinwalkers, or bad government experiments? You guys let me know. Are you watching this video alone? You're not alone. Watch behind. His legs are hella fast. Is he dancing or dusting?
So this is going to be the witch school, the first witchcraft in Europe.
Yes, that will be open next year. Here will be all this garden, everywhere will be everything about our tradition.
This is so impressive. It's massive. Is it 3 stories? And you have an underground car park as well?
There will be like a kitchen.
A kitchen down there?
Yes, because the people, they come over and maybe they want to stay more than one day. And
So they
we
can
have
sleep in here as well?
Accommodation as
Oh,
well.
wow.
And this is our dream that we
Really?
dream together with our mother.
That's
we
amazing.
decide to open the first school of witchcraft.
Who owns this, like you and your sisters and mother? So
It's
you built
our
this,
own-
you
it's-
built this all yourself?
Yes.
That's amazing.
It was very hard.
I can imagine.
And we have
I bet
done
it was very
slowly in
expensive
the
as well.
time. If you want to
Yeah, for sure.
And,
That would be amazing. Look at this entrance, it's massive. This will look amazing when it's finished. So how many students are you hoping to have in this school?
Depends on the group. We are 4, and us 4 we will teach. We will be the teachers.
And you think it will be full?
Yes.
So will this be a classroom here?
The classroom will be upstairs.
Upstairs.
Yes.
So this is like a lounge.
Here, I told you, will be like a museum.
Museum downstairs. So will your grandmother's tooth be in here as well from the altar? Will the altar come in here?
Yes.
Amazing. Flipping it. This building's massive, and there's even a massive garden there. Let's have a look upstairs where the classrooms are. So all the classrooms upstairs. How many classrooms in total?
4.
4 classrooms. So this is the first level. I'm guessing this is going to be one. We've got another one there. Oh God, what the hell is that? I think Father Christmas is on the floor there. And again, you've got the view out the back. That's amazing. Congratulations. I look forward to coming to Witch School myself.
Of course, the door is open for everyone.
Thank you.
I would like to send my application now. Welcome to the Tesla Spirit Radio.
A few $100 million in my bank account or in Bitcoin since 10 years ago, and I don't do anything with it. I don't own any real estate, jets, yachts. I don't think this lifestyle is for me.
You don't own anything? Like big asset?
No big assets. Exactly.
An island in Hawaii or...
No land, no real estate, nothing.
Why?
Well, because for me, my number one priority in life is my freedom. Once you start buying things, first, it will tie you down to a physical location. In my view, it's my personal view. I don't have nothing against people who are buying real estate. And the second reason is I like to stay focused on what we do at Telegram. So I know that if I buy a house, I buy a jet, something like that, I would be spending time on trying to make it nice. This will require a lot of time and effort.
You're not even going to choose.
Yes. For me, I would rather make decisions that would influence how 1 billion people communicate rather than choosing the color of seats in the house that only I and my relatives or probably a bunch of my friends will see.
For those who don't know, he has been indicted in France 3 weeks ago.
Seemed pretty sharp today. I mean, going off other interviews in the past, sometimes you would be high, sometimes you would be jokey.
No, never high, brother. The main thing is, you know, it's what is the platform that I'm on. If I'm on a platform that says I can get loose, I'm gonna get loose. If I'm on a platform that says that I can speak intellectually, I can speak intellectually. If I'm on a platform that says you paid me $5,000 and I'm not here to play, then I'm not here to play. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Some people pay $2,000 and expect that to get this Orlando. You're not going to get this Orlando for $2,000. You're not going to get this Orlando for $1,500. You're not going to get this Orlando for $500. No. No, it's levels to this.
Levels.
Bro.
It's
yeah,
levels.
It's definitely levels to this. So if you want me to act high, I'll act high. If you want me to act drunk, I'll be drunk. If you want me to say some raving, I'll say some raving. You know, it's now we're watching these interviews, and like I've said before, it's at a 1 hour and a half, and we're not turning this into a movie. Who needs to be fired? Who needs to be fired? We're watching these interviews at 100, at 100 plus minutes, is what I'm saying to you. And who needs to be fired for allowing me to keep sitting on? I mean, no disrespect, but allowing me to keep on, you know, loosening up the world mentally without doing it by means of a script.
Jaguar Wright said, it's an act. He's a brilliant actor. You get to pay to play. That's exactly what it is, no?
Possible to sell your soul to the devil.
No, it's impossible to sell what you don't own.
So it's deception, essentially.
Right.
Satan makes you think that you're selling your soul so he can keep you more bound in whatever he has you in.
Right. You know, in my talks, I usually have somebody sitting next to me. and I'll ask them what kind of car they drive. And then I ask the audience, who out there can legally sell me this person's car? Nobody puts their hands up. I'm like, why not? And because it doesn't belong to us. You're right. That's why you can't sell your soul. It doesn't belong to you. I mean, you may have heard God died for you. Jesus paid the ultimate price for your soul. You don't own it. You can't loan it. You can't lease it. And you certainly can't sell it. But you may have heard that the devil's a liar. I'm here to confirm. If the devil tells you good morning, get a second opinion.
That's a funny quote, and that's why you're a Christian today, because you can't actually sell your soul. And
right, what you have done is given your will to the devil.
Okay.
Locking. Look at this. Ready? So look at this thing as it hovers back and forth. It's not a magnet, but as soon as it gets to be 320 degrees below zero, it turns into its own levitating, almost hovercraft. The really cool thing is watch it lock in place like this. So when it locks in, watch this, lock it in. You can actually feel it as it locks. See how it locks in place?
Nowadays, you gotta lock your car.
A class, but what they learn is surprising. After being collected from their hive, these little workers are placed in a fridge. This cools them down, making them easier to handle. Once they're calm, they get fitted with tiny harnesses. Yes, bees in harnesses. Then, the real lesson begins. The bees are exposed to the smell of explosives. But here's the trick. In the last 3 seconds, they're given a sweet water treat. It's like rewarding them with candy every time they smell something dangerous. After just 4 rounds of this, the bees that stick out their tongues are officially trained to recognize that explosive scent. Now, they're ready for the field. The bees are placed inside a special device with little cartridges, each housing 1 bee. A sensor or camera keeps a close watch on them. When the bees detect the explosive smell in the air, they extend their tongues, a clear sign they've picked up the scent they were trained for. The device gathers air samples, and for 6 seconds the bees sniff away. If all the bees stick out their tongues, it's a big red flag that explosives are present. The best part? After a few days of sniffing out explosives, the bees are sent back to their hive, safe and sound.
They crack me up. Imagine the bee saying, bro, you're not gonna believe me when I'm gonna tell you this. Can guarantee you, once back home, those bees gonna have a wild story to tell to the hive.
The interest and the fear has to do with the idea that maybe somebody else knows the answer to this and they aren't human. One of my biggest concerns is that if geometric unity turns out to be true, we don't know what it means to be able to hack extratemporal dimensions. And that's a big concern.
I mean, it would probably explain some of this at least observably faster than speed of light travel.
See, that's the thing. There is no faster than light travel. And we have to train people away from saying, you think we have faster than light travel. There may be something that would appear to be faster.
Which temporal dimension hacking. Which sort of makes it, because a lot of these UAPs seem to sort of materialize and dematerialize at will.
Look, there's certainly scope for pattern matching if you have things like dark chemistry, dark light, if you have multiple spatial and temporal dimensions beyond what we know. The concern, though, is we don't know whether they're accessible. The interest and the fear has to do with the idea that maybe somebody else knows the answer to this and they aren't human.
Oh, don't try this. Only trained professionals, or you might end up somewhere else.
In reality, it is a man's true destiny, which is always within himself. Explore your future. Explore your future. Explore your future. Explore your future.
if you end up in a car crash, how do you explain that to your insurance? What is that?
And they're giving him drugs to make him sleep, to keep him quiet.
Make me fall asleep.
This is 4-year-old Lane Luviano. She's the one that broke this case open in September when she snuck one of her sleepy stickers out of the classroom.
She kind of pulled up her little shorts and said, "Mom, look, this is my sleeping sticker." And I was like, "The what?"
When Lane's mom, Lisa, saw the sticker, she thought it was strange and asked her daughter about it. She reached out to the other parents in Lane's class, sent them pictures of the patch to see if their kids were getting the stickers too.
I showed it to my 4-year-old, and she said, yes, that's the sleepy sticker.
The email states 2 of the school staff members were put on leave after they allegedly administered sleeping supplements to students on September 24th.
I've seen a lot of crazy stuff, but the sleepy stickers? Share this video with friends and family, guys.
There's a 7-footer.
He's walking like he owns the street.
Here on Pope Avenue.
This whole video is about to be insane. The skies are going freaking crazy. They said we're gonna have a new moon at 33 foot across. But what is this by the moon? It's not a lens flare. She's about to go in from a different angle with the lights off to show you guys.
Because of the light in the background, but no, you can still see it. 2 moons.
It looks like a star. Look at that thing. That's crazy. Things in the sky are crazy everywhere. Do you remember in January when I said we'll have alien disclosure this year? Y'all aren't ready for this. NASA partner says alien announcement to come within weeks as he claims they've found it. Not to mention this dude right here has been seeing these same exact UFOs in the sky. It's all over his page, y'all. Do you remember when allegedly, I believe the claim was that the James Webb saw a non-human artifact coming to Earth within a few weeks? Things are starting to make a whole lot of sense with everything I've been showing you guys. Now look right here, this thing was seen in the auroras last night. I wonder why this certain pattern would just pop up in the sky. And of course, I just showed you guys that hours ago there were the grays hanging up the jellyfish UFO. And by the way, it's really weird how just now, Florida's housing market skyrocketed. I can't tell y'all who owns a lot of these properties. Anyways, things are wild in the sky. This was Florida. Do you see what I freaking mean, y'all? 2024 is gonna end with aliens.
Cap or facts? How many more proofs do you need?
You can see how fast this vehicle is moving on the left hand.
Landing burn has been ignited. We're now down to 3 Raptor engines. We can see those chopsticks now in the air.
Hello, we've just witnessed history. Oh my goodness, they've done it. They've done it first time. That was absolutely astonishing.
First of all, don't you hit nobody. I'm not the baby. I hit a bitch back.
He won the second he took the wig.
Responds with, "We're not going anywhere." And he says, "What are you talking about?" And he says, "Look." And he looked up ahead of him. He says there was a big raptor-type bird standing in the middle of the pathway. Said it was standing about 3.5 feet tall. He says the odd thing about it is that it had feathers sticking up off the top of his head that was like a horned owl. Well, shoot the damn thing. He says, "I just put 2 slugs into him." He says, "Give me that gun." Takes the gun away from him, puts 6 rounds into that bird, and it doesn't move. So he says, "Well, let's just go around it." So they tried going around to the right, and the bird hops from one rock to another and blocks their way. So they try to go to the left, same thing. Nephew grabs a stick and goes up and pokes the bird with it, and the bird reaches up with one of its talons tears the stick out of his hand, throws it off to the side. I know this sounds pretty incredible. I still struggle with it a little bit. While they were up there, they heard a noise that he described as a table saw binding up on wood. And of course, the first thing I think of is a cat call, but who knows? The story that they were following up on, there was a guy who, ex-military, who apparently he was looking for a cave, and he ended up at this odd feature. He found a cave. The only way he could get into it was to descend from above with the rope, threw the rope over the edge, climbed down, swung back and forth until he got into this cave. While he was in that cave, he found a bone that looked to be human, so he grabbed it. He never would elaborate on what was in the cave. He just said there's some very strange things in there. He ended up taking that bone to an anthropologist, I believe it was, and they found a musket ball in the bone. He says when he jumped out of the cave to grab the rope, he said something strange happened. He said the rope just went as stiff as a pipe. Didn't describe it much more than that, other than he climbed out. And while he was there, and I don't know if it was before he went to the cave or after, but when he was going into the entrance of this odd feature, he said he noticed up on the left side deer heads decomposed at different periods of times that had been thrown up on the ledges. He mentioned hearing the same sound that was heard by the previous individual. Described it very similar. While he was there, something started throwing rocks at him. At first he thought the rocks were just kind of rolling down off the hill for whatever reason, but after having several of these rocks come flying out of the bushes at him, at one point, while he was in there, he saw footprints that he believed might belong to a creature that he didn't even believe in, Bigfoot. But in the end of his story, he said, he says, I've been to Afghanistan. I was there in Desert Storm. And he says, and those places didn't scare me. He says, this place scared the hell out of me. I don't want to go back.
The picture alone makes me a believer. What about you?
Police in Germany admit this photo looks funny, but they still want to know who he or she is. Someone dressed as Cookie Monster behind the wheel of a speeding car that was caught by a speed camera. Police also not laughing at the costume, saying that it is restricting the driver's field of vision.
Halloween is around the corner for sure.
You, dog.
You're the one swerving. I was just following you.
I'm the one swerving?
Oh,
I'm the one swerving?
Yeah, it was actually... Oh, there she goes. And okay.
Ooh, that's a very bad idea. You got to think fast in this situation. You got saved by the grace of God.
Is all in on humanoid robotics and has announced some insane developments in the last 48 hours. AGI Bot, a China-based robotics startup, just unveiled a family of 5 advanced humanoid robots directly challenging Elon Musk and Tesla's upcoming Optimus bot. Unitree showcased its new G1 humanoid robot, which is nearing mass production and comes at a price tag of only $16,000. This thing has insane whole body control. Another Chinese company, Astrobot, revealed Astrobot S1. The two-wheel robot demo showed the humanoid doing human tasks in real time with no teleoperation. Impressively smooth based on the demo video. Now back to AGI Bot. These 5 new models are both wheeled and biped humanoid robots specifically designed for diverse tasks, from household chores to industrial operations. The flagship model, Yuanjing A2, stands 5 feet 9 inches, weighs 121 pounds, and can perform delicate tasks like needle threading. The company aims to start shipping 300 units by the end of 2024, claiming better commercialization and cost control abilities than Tesla. The robotics and AI race between the US and China is intensifying. While it's been months since Tesla unveiled its Optimus 2 prototype, these 3 Chinese startups have showcased major technical progress in just a few days.
They're smoother than the Tesla ones. I give them that. And if you do the math, pan for pan, that makes him the smartest person on the planet.
Sheared in half. Oh, look at our cameraman capturing. Watch him. Oh,
good catch.
Save.
I'd like you to explain the toad to me.
Do you understand the toad?
Is it like ayahuasca?
No, it takes you to another level. Ayahuasca is nothing compared to this.
Is it called DMT?
Yes. The toad, and it's in the Sonora Desert and has a venom in it. And you smoke it. Once I tried it, boom, everything just went so fast. And when I fell out, the only thing I was conscious, but I was out. My brain was still functioning, my thoughts, I could still talk to myself, I could hear my mind, and I was saying, I killed myself.
Because you killed the ego?
I'm dying. It was just really mind-blowing.
Spiritual in nature, though, right?
You're just really, my whole life totally changed. It sounds like a movie script, but it's really a real deal.
At that moment, you're talking about you come to and you are altered. You are altered and it stayed.
I don't know. I wake up, I'm happy, I'm laughing, I'm smiling, I'm saying, what the
really
happened?
Really?
I had no idea.
Sex, cocaine, championship belt, those weren't happiness.
Nothing, no. It lasts forever, but it was only 15 minutes. But it felt like hours. And it was frightening.
Because of that ego thing, because you realize you're small all of a sudden.
Once I realized that I'm nothing, I realized all my fancy clothes, my big clothes.
Can you explain to me why it makes you emotional just talking about it? Because I imagine the reason it makes you emotional is because for 4 decades you've been trying to find happy, man.
When you think you know everything, and then you realize you don't know anything. That's a big awakening. All the only thing that I had was my ego.
Is that the first time you felt sort of love and safety?
100%.
Right inside the guy's wheels here. Oh, they're inside the wheel right here, in the hood. They're in a dude's hood. Be careful. You got rats in there. Yeah. 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 I saw him go in there in the hood. That sometimes your car won't start. I got the spray right here. Watch.
Yeah. No, I believe you.
Yeah, see him in there? He's right there. He came down from the wheel.
Yeah, I know. I saw rats like during the day, like going under it.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you lift the hood, I'll spray for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna lift it. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. They don't like to chew on wires if this peppermint's on there.
Oh, they don't like peppermint.
They're running out.
Good to know.
Are you serious?
Yes. I've been here for like over 24 hours.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Oh, shit. They're in there. See? Oh, shit. Yeah, you're good. Oh, my gosh. See? They don't like this.
Do you film this?
Yeah, I film it, yeah. So I go out and I...
It's still in my car.
See, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at them all running out, guys. Look at this, he's still in the car, look at that. He's hanging out.
Still in the car.
Look at that, he's this one right here. There's like 50 of them in here. Look at this guy. Not anymore.
Well, that's scary. Thank you, man. No, I already have an electrical issue with...
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Нихуя ты, вот это ты. Нихуя. Нихуя. Сейчас кинется.
Kung Fu hamster. Kung Fu hamster.
Ты кто, блядь?
And that's called fam hard landing back to reality. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit and smash the like button for me. Smash the subscribe button, be part of the family. Remember, stay woke, and I'll catch you next time.